Okay, we're there. So, so we've been, taking this little break on fractions, right? Adding and subtracting fractions, piece of cake, right? Now that you know, you've got to have, to add and subtract fractions, what do you have to have again?
The same denominator.
The same denominator, common denominators, right? Okay, well, we're going to take it one step further now, right? And they're called rational, adding and subtracting rational expressions. So you're adding fractions, again, the same thing. You're just adding fractions, they just look a little more complicated, okay? But you're going to find that as complicated as they look, at least the ones I'm giving to you in the beginning here, are amazingly easy. All right, let's say I gave you 4 over 9x minus 3 over 9x. This is our first problem. Oh my God, what a nightmare. Right? This is a nightmare. Doesn't it look like a nightmare?
But the denominators are the same.
Oh my God! Woo! The denominators. Una, give her 100 now. Okay. The denominators.
Gotcha.
The denominators. Okay, the denominators are 9x. They're the same thing. They're common denominators. So whenever you have common denominators, you can combine the numerators, guys. So I could write a fraction line, you agree with me? And put my 9x down below, and then do 4 minus 3. I could technically do this. Now, could I simplify that any further? Is there any like terms that could be simplified, combined?
Maybe you could do something with the 4 and -3.
Well, what is 4 minus 3?
1.
Oh, right. 4 minus 3 is 1. So my final answer is 1 over 9x. All right? Pretty easy, right? Pretty easy. Okay, so let's say I gave you something like this. 2x over x plus 2 plus 5x over x plus 2. Oh my God, this looks like a nightmare.
The denominators are the same.
Oh my God, the denominators are the same! Oh, give her another 100!
All right.
Okay, so yes, so look, so we could write equals, and we can do the x plus 2 in the denominator, and then we have to do our numerators, 2x plus 5x.
You could add the 2x and the 5x.
Oh my God, that's right, you can do that. 2x's, these are like terms, right?
Flying across the screen.
These are like terms, so I get 2x plus 5x, that's 7x over x plus 2. Holy smokes, look at that. Now,
More Doritos.
now so everybody agrees that that's the answer, right? Now, let me show you an error that some people will do. They will say, oh, I can simplify this further. I can cross out the 2 x's. No, you can't. If the plus 2 wasn't there, then yes, you could. But because there's the plus 2, it is not 7x over x, and then plus 2. It's 7 over x plus 2. That x is part of the plus 2. That's called a binomial. So I can't remove these x's. Does that make sense? Do you see why? Okay. So that's as far as I can go there. So let's do another one. Okay, let me see. What if I gave you 6x over 9x minus 7 minus 3 over 9x minus 7. Oh my God, this looks like a nightmare. Oh, the denominators are the same, right? Yes. Okay. All right, so we can immediately write our denominator of 9x minus 7. And then I have to put my numerators together. I have 6x minus 3.
I put my head down low. Can I get a
Okay.
new one?
6x minus 3. Everybody with me so far? Does it make sense, right? It's pretty easy, right? Pretty easy.
Is that the answer?
And that is your answer.
Really?
That is,
That's not bad.
there's
No,
nothing
I
else
put
you
in
can do.
$100.
Oh.
That was
Because
correct.
in this case, okay, well, in this case, the 6x minus 3 are not like terms. Do you see the difference? In this, we had like terms. 2x plus 5x equals 7x, right? Here we have 6x minus 3 not like terms. This has to have an x for this to be like term. It's not, it doesn't. So I can't go any further. I just have to leave it as 6x minus 3. Denominator is my common denominator, just stays the way it stays where it is. Okay? Clear? That make sense to you, Oliver?
Yes.
Okay. Naima, are you taking notes? My dear,
My dearest
you
angel.
are not going to know how to do this stuff if you don't take notes. You got to take notes. Okay, can I erase?
Yep.
So you're going to have to take notes from your neighbor.
Well, what if there's different?
Gary, I think we're
bottom
ready to
denominators
start the
than it?
homework.
What if I gave you y over,
Luca fell asleep.
gosh, it's getting harder.
You're right, Will.
The denominators are the same, right? So I can immediately just write my denominator down below, right? Now, what do I put upstairs?
I don't know.
Luca, what do I put upstairs? No, you just put what exact, it says y, and then it says plus, and it says 5y. Y plus 5y. That's what it says, right?
One day will not be the same, and you have nobody to take care of you.
So wait, so look, can you go further in the numerator?
Yes. Can it be like 5, wait, I don't know. Wait, yes, 6y, right?
Right, exactly.
This
This is 1y.
Yeah.
Somebody brought in a y this morning, and then another person brought in 5 more y's, so he has 6 y's, right?
I prefer to call
Right?
them.
So we have 6 y's, 6y over y squared minus 4. Can I cross out one of the y's downstairs with this y?
Maybe?
Can I? No. Because this does not say y squared, right? If there wasn't a minus 4, it would be y squared. And then I could simplify the fraction. But it doesn't say y squared. It says y squared minus 4. Does y squared minus 4 go into y? No. See what I'm saying? This is like a whole thing that you have to take into consideration. It's the whole package. It's got to be the whole y squared minus 4. Right? So I cannot simplify these y's. Now, if there was a y here, then I could. But, I mean, because then I'd have y's here and here. I could take y's out of both. But I can't take y's out of both. Right? We'll get into that later. Don't worry about that. All right, so what was this, number 4? I don't know. I'm going to guess. You guys really taking notes?
Yep.
Okay. All right, now I'm going to show you where they get a little more complicated. What if I gave you this? Let's see here. 8x plus 7 over x squared minus 6x plus 2 minus 4x plus 3. over x squared minus 6x plus 2. It looks scary. Looks really scary. Most people freak out when they see these. But why is this so easy? What part of it's easy? The denominators are the same. So I can put all this mishmash upstairs into the into the numerator over the same denominator. So I'm just going to rewrite my denominator. I've got x squared minus 6x plus 2. Now this is where it gets tricky. Are you guys really paying attention? Because you want to pay attention to this part. Okay? And I have 8x plus 7. You guys read me? 8x plus 7. And then look at this. What is that? A minus sign. I got to do a minus. But notice, it's not just minus 4x and then plus 3. It's minus 4x plus 3.
What happened to...
So look, I have to put my parenthesis here. Minus 4x plus 3 because that is a minus sign.
It looks like a download button.
Luca, focus.
Great, but look, really focus because this is an important issue. 8x plus 7 minus 4x plus 3. You're subtracting everything. You're subtracting, look at this, you're subtracting the 4x, but you're also subtracting the 3. Meaning, if you do it like this, then that means if we wrote it again, it would be 8x plus 7 minus, I'm going to distribute the minus to both of these, right? Am I losing you? Negative times 4x is negative 4x, you right? You see what I mean? Negative 4x. Negative times 3 is negative 3. You see that? Okay, all over, is this on the video still? Oh, it is. X squared minus 6x plus 2. Okay? Are there any like terms that I can combine?
The 8 and the 4.
Okay, I have an 8x, and somebody took 4x's away, so really, I have 4x's, and then I have 7, and somebody took 3 away,
You'll have 4.
minus 4, all over x squared minus 6x plus 2. And that's my answer.
Oh.
But it's not that bad. If you did it, I'm showing you everything, right? And it's good to know how to show your work. But if I was doing this a little more quickly, this is how I might do it. This is how I might do it. I would write my x squared minus 6x plus 2. And I would say, oh, 8x and 4x are like terms, right? What is 8x minus 4x? 4x, right? 8x minus 4x. It's 4x, right? So I write 4x. What is 7 minus 3? 4. Plus 4. Plus 4, right? 7 minus 3? 7 minus 3. Oh, because I screwed up. That's supposed to be a plus. Oops, sorry. Okay, that was really, actually, I had planned that. Okay, can I erase this mess?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We should do our homework now.
Please.
What time is it?
I cannot do this one.
It just has 2.
I want to do a couple more to write those so I just be sure you get it. All right, what if I gave you this? What if I gave you 5x minus 6 over, oh, what the heck? We'll just do something simple, like x to the 5th. All right? Keep it simple. Okay, minus 3x minus 2 over x to the 5th.
Are they all going to be simple and homework?
You writing this down?
Yeah.
Did you write that down yet? Yeah, but write this one down. You couldn't be writing that one down. You couldn't have written that one down yet, because you've been looking at me the whole time. Okay, so I know it's x to the fifth, right, on the bottom. Upstairs, this is where, so Naima, help me. 5x minus 3x. 2x. Okay, help me here. Negative 6 minus negative 4.
Four.
That's two.
What does that mean? Sorry, negative 2
Four, it's four.
Four.
minus negative 2. How does this work? When you have a minus, a minus,
Oh, it's gonna be.
No, it's not.
minus a negative 2 is what?
Oh, it's gonna be negative 8.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's four.
Right?
Negative.
4. Oh, Gary, I'm
Minus
confused.
Okay, all right. So let's do this again. Let's do this. 5x. So everybody look. This is where people are going to get lost.
Minus 6
Minus
parentheses
parenthesis 3x minus
3.
2.
Other 2? I thought it was 3. I couldn't see through your head.
How is that keeping it simple? It's like adding it really hard.
Oh.
No, it's not.
When you have to see
It's
something.
negative 3x plus 2. Then you add 2, so it would be 2x
Okay.
minus
hang on.
4
Okay. So let's just
over
write. Okay,
5x.
hang on.
Or
Hang on.
That's what you've been saying.
5x minus 6. Now, there is a hidden 1 here, right, Luca? There's a hidden 1 right here.
Yeah.
Negative 1 times 3x, negative 1 times negative 2. So Naima, this is for you too. You didn't get it right either, right? You got to be listening. I'm telling you, this is key. So because you were messing up on the signs, I had to do it the long way and show you, right? I rewrote it, 5x minus 6 minus, and then I put a hidden 1 there, parenthesis, 3x minus 2. Now I have to use the distributive property. Negative 1 times 3x is minus 3x. You agree with me?
Yeah.
Negative 1 times negative 2 is plus 2. Not minus 2, it's plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so then over x to the fifth. And then, so your final answer is, I can 5x minus 3x is 2x. Negative 6 plus 2 is negative 4 over x squared, x to the fifth. Yes?
Yeah.
You got it? Yes, yes, fist to 5, just so I know, fist to 5.
Is there like a way that you could like do it a lot like faster?
Yeah, you
Yes.
just
I'll show it to you. Let's do that one. Let's do the fast way. So now let's do the fast way. Is that the answer you gave?
What? Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you said plus 4. I thought you said plus 4.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then you did it right. Awesome. Way to go. I misheard you. I'm sorry. All right, so here we go. Let's do it. So Luca, I'm answering your question.
Yeah.
Fast way. They're both x to the fifths on the denominator, so I just write that.
What?
5x minus 3x.
I'm sorry.
Help me. 5x minus 3x. Luca. I have 5 apples. Somebody takes 2 of them away, 3 of them away. How many do I have left?
You have
I have 2 x's. All right. Negative 6
what?
minus a minus 2. Minus minus means plus 2. Minus minus plus 2.
8 minus what?
Negative 6 plus 2. Negative 6 plus 2.
Okay.
What is that?
Oh, 8.
Negative 6
4.
plus 2.
4. Wait.
Negative 6, here's 0.
Negative
Negative
4.
6 plus
Negative.
2.
Wait. You go to the. you go to the.
You are tired today. What is
Like
that?
negative 2. I know it. It's negative 2, right?
Four.
Is this going to be positive or, look, is this going to be positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. You know it's going to be negative, right? All right, so now just take 2 away from 6. What's 6 minus 2?
4.
4. It's going to be negative 4. So
I
minus
said
4.
that, Gary.
What? You said 4.
I said.
No, you said 8. You said everything but
He said
negative 4. You didn't say anything
He
close
said
to
4,
4.
and then he said a lot of other numbers.
But it wasn't negative.
I'm tired. Okay, Jesus.
All right.
You said everything but negative 4.
Now, just a quick reminder. Factoring out the greatest common factor, because this is on the homework too. 12x minus 36.
What's that say?
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh,
Greatest common
6
factor.
goes into 12
What?
and 36, so then it would be 2x minus 6, and out of the in the parentheses, and then out of the parentheses would be a 6.
So guys,
Oh yeah,
Is that gonna be
make
like?
sure she
Let-
knows how to do this.
go. Someone give
This
him
is
money.
stuff she's struggled with, so you can't take her attention away from it, okay? Got it? So, what do? 12 goes into both of these. You want the biggest number, so Will, you want the biggest number. You did 6, but 12 goes into both of them, right? Are you guys with me?
Yeah.
This is on the video still? Oh dear. X minus, and then
I guess it was.
12 times what is 36? 12 times what is 36?
12 times
Isn't it 3?
3.
Yes, right? So we're there, okay? What if I gave you this? 4x squared plus 12x. So between the numbers, 4 goes into both of those.
4x.
4. Then I have 2 x's here and I have an x here. Right? An x times x and an x. I can take out an x because they both at least have one x. All right, 4 divided by 4 is 1.
Wait. What? Okay.
Or, remember, if I multiply this times this, it's got to equal this. 4x times what would equal x squared? What?
X?
4x times x would equal x squared. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, so I don't need the 1. I'll just put x.
I knew there was an X.
Plus 12 divided by 4 is 3. The x divided by x is just 1. So it cancels out. So we're done. Yes?
Yes.
And you guys remember factoring by grouping?
Yeah.
Remember that? Unfortunately, I didn't think to bring one. I don't want to do this on the video. Bye guys.